All right, I've prepared some words to give Princess Cruise Line some feedback. And this may be helpful for anybody looking to use them or cruises, purchase a cruise. Remember, this is just my perspective, right? But I hope it's helpful because there are some people that think like me, right? So my question is, when did like good business mean buyer beware? Because it's profit over people, right? What that means is if I have to buy something in addition to make sure you give me the thing that I paid for, that's a little iffy to me, right? Because you already have written it in that I don't have to give you what you paid for, right? As long as I tell you up front, it's legal, right? I guess. But to me, that's just not good. If I have done everything to hold up mine in a bargain, even if you can't do it in the same way, maybe you can give me something that I could still use that money that I gave your business for the things that I actually paid for, just at a future date. So that's where I'm coming from in this video. First of all, I didn't buy the trip insurance. It should make sense why I didn't. However, if you have had good experiences with trip insurance, then can continue to do that. However, it's still insurance at the end of the day. And I have not had maybe some of the same experiences where insurance works as expected, right? Just when you pay for it. So I call customer service when we wake up on the 12/29 getting ready to catch a plane, but we're actually getting notified that all the flights are canceled because of weather. All right, so I'm already prepared to have a per policy, you didn't get trip insurance, we can't help you. Right, so I call and I speak to no fewer than 8 people who all say the same thing and do worse than nothing, right? Here's what they say. First, they have to identify me, right? I get it. But after you get my booking number and then you recite to me my name and my traveler's name, then the ship name, the whole everything, I think you should only have to do that once, especially if I call back and that's the only thing every single customer service rep does and nothing else. There is one person, I think it's Matthew, who says, well, what's your flight number? Right? So I can verify if the flights are actually canceled instead of talking to you like you missed your flight and you want to cancel the cruise, right? And so when I ask and just say, hey, I know you're saying I want to cancel my cruise. I don't. I want to have a cruise credit because there's nothing we can do. And they said, well, we could get you to meet them in Mexico. However, if you had only purchased the flight through us, maybe we could get you that cruise credit. Or they didn't actually say cruise credit. Maybe they could help us, right? If we get the flight through the cruise line, maybe they will help deliver on when I paid them money for the cruise stuff. Okay. So I said, don't do anything then. After at least 8 to 10 people talking, who have said the same thing, except that's the best you can do is either say you're going to get us to Mexico so we can enjoy the last few days of the cruise, knowing that we already paid you everything on the ship for the spas and the restaurants and everything that you will not have to do for us, right? You won't deliver that to us. But what I won't do is I won't cancel it so that you can sell it to somebody else a second time, because that's dishonest to me, right? Okay, so at the end of the day, it's trip insurance, right? Maybe I would have a cruise credit right now. But what I didn't appreciate was the suggestion that next time I drop that kind of money to them, I should also go to them for the flight so that maybe if something happens, they will actually help me in the future. So 0 out of 10, I don't recommend to a friend, a family member, or a colleague, because the customer service is such that you should just go somewhere else that they have a competent customer service department. It's very frustrating to have somebody read what is the top line, this is the top section of your reservation, and then say, enjoy your cruise and leave this, review or give us some feedback, except when I say, all right, I'm done, don't do anything to my reservation, but I do need to leave some feedback. And then guess what? I don't get an opportunity to leave feedback because I guess I just get hung up on. I waited, and now you have a video. Played yourself, princess.